With the U.S. tackling both the Korean crisis and threatening to scrap the Iran nuclear deal, President Trump has now decided to lump together his two adversaries by accusing Tehran of supporting Pyongyang.
I believe they're funding North Korea. I believe they're trading with North Korea. I believe they're doing things with North Korea that is totally inappropriate.
In Trump's eyes, Iran is teaming up with another archenemy of the United States. But hey, there's no challenge that Trump can't overcome.
I think that the president is the one that's keeping the world from chaos.
The truth is, this coming week, Donald Trump is expected to take a major step to quashing the game-changing nuclear deal reached with Tehran. That's despite the fact that Iran has been playing by the rules. The UN nuclear agency, the EU, and the Trump administration itself have all confirmed the country is playing ball and sticking to the agreement. Washington has been trying for months to confuse the matter by adding a bit of doublespeak.
We have agreed on the fact that
Iran is in technical compliance
of the nuclear deal.
The nuclear deal.
The agreement is delivering.
They are in technical compliance. Technical compliance.
No violations
of the nuclear arrangement.
I'm all for agreements, but that was a bad one. They have not lived up to the spirit of their agreement. They are not living up to the spirit of their agreement.
But that attempt left a couple of questions hanging in the air. How do you determine if the spirit of a deal is being violated, and is that reason enough to back out? So, unsurprisingly, that approach wasn't quite cutting it. And perhaps that's why Trump's latest strategy involved adding another international troublemaker, Pyongyang, to the mix. The aggressive rhetoric between North Korea and the White House has put the possibility of nuclear war on everyone's minds. And with no solution to that in sight, we are now also facing the possible consequences of dismantling the nuclear deal with Iran. On Friday, Trump met with top military officials, reportedly addressing the agreement, and left everyone uncomfortable with an impromptu and rather ominous message.
Could be calm before the storm.
What storm, Mr. President?
You'll find out.
The world is perplexed by what that could possibly mean, but we think we have a pretty good idea. Storm Donald is already making landfall. Batten down the hatches.
So if Donald Trump does go ahead and decertify the nuclear deal, it could lead to new U.S. sanctions against Tehran. And there are reports they could target Iran's key security force, that of the Revolutionary Guard, by designating it as a terrorist group. But the force's commander has already hit back, warning it will respond by equating the Pentagon to ISIL. Iran's president also standing firm against the U.S. rhetoric, adding that Trump will be unable to reverse the nuclear agreement no matter how hard he tries.
Under the nuclear deal, we have achieved benefits that are irreversible. Nobody can roll them back, neither Mr. Trump nor 10 other Trumps. Those benefits are irreversible.
Mr. Trump is a very unpredictable person, but all indications seem to show that that's what he is going to do. And if he does decertify the agreement, basically it will show the international community that the United States is an untrustworthy country, and it's not a country that you can negotiate with. And I think the same is true with any country that wants or is even contemplating negotiating with the United States. So the United States hurts itself more than anyone else. And if it wishes to increase sanctions on Iran, then I think the Iranians will find the means to retaliate.